closer and closer we get to this finale, the more excited I am to see Gentle's powers and to see Endeavor, because I know something cool is going to happen with him. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with episode 20 of season 4 of My Hero Academia. Now, before we hop into my pre-review and then we jump into the reaction, I am a little late on some questions because some of you guys know, majority of you guys in fact, there's a channel in the Discord where you guys can ask me any questions about any show that I answer at the end of the episodes that I watch of that show. But seeing as how I'm just now coming back to My Hero, I've missed a couple of My Hero questions, specifically one in particular from my main man Twitchy, who's always asking the My Hero questions, and he just wants to know, what do you think Gentle's quirk is based on, that short scene with him at the convenience store? Now, I've seen one extra scene of his quirk where they used it to jump on top of the building, but both of them involve like a physical being like wavy, or you know what, you guys know what I'm saying? So I have no... They always give like accurate and realistic details and descriptions of the quirk itself. So it's gonna be like gentle, quirk, smooth criminal. I have no, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what it could be. I have actually no idea now that you asked that. Like something that allows him to bend the physics of physical beings and objects. I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out. Thank you for that question, but I literally have not a single clue. With that being said, if you guys ever want to ask me any questions, check out the Discord down below. You can ask me any questions about any show. Also, check out the Patreon if you guys want to see the full length of this episode and or early access to any of the other shows I'm watching. I say we hop right on into this though. My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 20. Stop it with a snap. Snap! What's Mirio doing here? His conniving little self. Oh, they see ya. I love Mirio, man. Give her a little tour of the school. That's awesome. Mirio's such a good tour guide too. And Deku, heck yeah. Gold Tips Imperial. I wonder what that means, low key. Business course, 3rd year. I assume that's his daughter. Man, they're putting in mad work. Everyone's really busy. That's a no joke. Plus Ultra. Oh, Tetsu! Monoma. Always with the classroom rivalries. And okay, look at all the references they can make in one sentence. Romeo and Juliet and The Prisoner of Azkaban. So you got Shakespeare, Harry Potter, and The Return of the King. What is this, Lord of the Rings too? What are these guys doing? Look at their outfits. I love this. It's a completely original script. That is hilarious. Chill out there, chill out. At least it wasn't big hands girl this time. Kendo, I forgot her name. Always. Why is he like freaking out about this? Okay, Nejire, I see you out here. Body proportions. All the classmates and all the students we know are having their own important individual thing in the school festival. Ooh, we know who's gonna be at the development studio. Oh, we got mad support classmates in here. That's who I was gonna say is in here. I forget her name right now, but I love her. Hatsume. They worked fantastic. Everything always explodes with Hatsume. Aries probably, I don't know how she's not overwhelmed. This is so much craziness going on right now. There's a control guy, I forgot his name too. God damn it. Oh, Nezu, midnight. He's just munching on some cheese. It is kind of putting honey out for the villains. I also agree. But I see both sides of the coins to make sure, yeah. Because of the times we're in that we need something like this. I've never seen him so humble like that, you know? That's awesome. I hope we make some waves out here. After a week passed, about to say the time skips in this show are always on point, always nuts. I love them. He's the worst on the team. I get that. Merci. Early morning. You gotta squeeze in training time whenever you can, man. I get that. I understand. Can't wait to see that. I know it's gonna work out. It has been a while since his last muscle form. I haven't thought of that low key. That's a very valid point. Can't rely on this thing too much. Wow. They always show you the small little finer details of being a hero, you know? Gold Tips Imperial. It's the title of the episode. I wonder if it has any important meaning besides just some good ass tea. Is there merch? Maybe it's in a video. He is the All Might #1 fan, so the fact that he doesn't know it, he... Oh. Zero likes, 700 dislikes. I'm sure you'll find out relatively soon. Okay, we got the girl in the chair instead of the guy in the chair. I've been there before when I first started YouTube. I was like, oh, I only have 8 views, god damn it. Okay, it's a little creepy, but in his particular situation, he likes it and it worked out. This is so moving to her. La brava! This is an interesting end to the episode. Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew that was the end. That was interesting for sure. Well, I gotta say my favorite part of that episode was definitely giving Eri the tour around the school, seeing a lot of the old classmates, seeing the big 3 again, Tamaki and Nejire, knowing that Nejire is in the beauty pageant, seeing some of Class 1B, seeing also General Studies boy, I forgot his name, the guy who can control you if you talk to him. I just love seeing all these old characters. It's so great to have such a big world in this school that we've built up, just be able to unify and come together for this grand thing that's gonna be beneficial to everyone. And they're all working hard even though it's the weekend, and I completely agree with Nezu when it comes to the police situation. They're like, with the uprising villains right now, you should cancel this, you should stop it. But I think it's because solely of the times we live in that we need something like this. And we are going to work extra hard to make sure everything's safe, and we're going to be precautionary, but it's something that is needed. And I agree with that. Like, I also think we have to look towards brights and towards the light and really dark times. For some reason, when I think of stuff like that, I always think of Harry Potter. I can't say spoilers, just fast forward 15 seconds if you've never seen Harry Potter. Episode 6, Half-Blood Prince, when Dumbledore dies and everyone lights their wand, pointing towards the sky, because even in the darkest of times, you need to band together with light, and show that you can withstand it and hold tough, hold through. And I love the play that Class 1B is gonna do. What was it? It was Romeo and Juliet, The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Return of the King. That's so funny to me. I'm just so curious about what Gentle is gonna do with La Brava. It makes sense how he got her on his squad now. She's just kind of an obsessed fan, that happens. Yeah, I get where he's coming from with the trying to just get views, trying to put his name out there. It's a struggle here on the Yap Tube. I know what he's coming. I know what he's talking about. But also in terms of his plan, he has it seem to be all worked out, and it's pretty elaborate. And I wonder what it is about this elusive tea, Gold Tips Imperial, because that's what Yamamomo, that's what her parents sent her. But I'm just curious about that. On my camera, it looks like I'm drinking like some neon piss. This is peach juice, guys, so it just looks weird on the camera. I swear it's not this yellow right here. More of a peach colored. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoy this episode very much. I am very excited for the next couple. Like, this finale is going to be a fun, happy time, and I'm just excited for it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. Let me know what you thought down below. Check out that Discord if you guys ever want to ask me any questions. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to watch this one or any other episode in the full length. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, Dapper Squad.